So welcome back, friends. So this, as you very well know, is the Alaskan chainsaw mill. I've been using these for a long time. I've cut 3 timber frames with them, milled just tons and tons of stuff. And a lot of people ask me, would you recommend an Alaskan sawmill over, say, the Lucas mill, as you see them using? It's different. The big difference is, of course, right off the bat, is cost. The thing about an Alaskan and why it appeals to so many people, and I have got hundreds of my subscribers that have purchased these, is that one, you already have the chainsaw, so you've got the power head, and to get into one of these, you're under $200, and you can actually mill pretty good lumber. I mean, I've milled things up to 12 by 12s that were 40 feet long with this, and you can do it. The downside of the Alaskan, of course, is a little bit slow, but if you're not in a very big hurry, so what? If you're not a production guy and you just want to mill like some stuff for a tabletop, or you want to mill some timbers for a sauna or whatever, it's really a good option. I can't say enough about it. The reason why I'm doing this video is that there's a brand new upgrade to this, and Granberg asked me if I would do a video on this and show, because so many of my customers have bought it, and I want to share that with you now, because if you've had problems with these in the past, this is the fix. So this over here, come on up here closer, Brian. This right here has been the original mount for the Granberg, and you can see right here, it's the same piece that we have going, where you tighten it there. It's made out of cast, and it was produced out of house. Granberg's in California, they didn't have a foundry, and so this was one of the parts that they had outsourced. They had some quality control issues with a few of them. I've never ran into that. I've never heard of anyone that I know of, but some of the problems, they had some casting issues, and the biggest thing is they weren't able to do them in-house, and so they had some supply issues as well. Now the whole mill is all being milled in-house, and they've got these new brackets that replace these that are really, really slick. These are all milled out of billet, and they're all done in-house and just much more precise, much stronger, much more robust, and they're not really adding any weight. When you were taking these apart, did they feel similar in weight to you, Brian?
Yeah, they were about the same.
That's kind of what I thought. I was kind of weighing them, and I thought that they were pretty similar. So if you're having problems with these, get a hold of Granberg and see if they can't. Tell them I sent you, and maybe they'll hook you up and give you a good deal on those, because I think they'd like to get these swapped out. And anybody that has a problem, I know that they'll really take care of them. So they've got their phone number on the side. Can you get a shot of that? 800-233-6499. So this mill is what got me into my passion of milling and sawmilling. When I was down in Yosemite, we parked at this campground there, and they had this huge, I think it was a sugar pine. I mean, it was massive. It was 150 feet long or so that it had blown down in a windstorm. And the Forest Service guys, the local guys, had an Alaskan there, and they were milling these 24 by 24 beams that must have been 60 feet long, that they were using in the lodge and the infrastructure down there. I don't know if it was a bridge or what it was. And they were just finishing up, and they had left. And when they'd left, I went there, and I'd never seen anything like this before. And I just marveled. I thought, I can't wait to do that. I mean, there's just nothing cooler than seeing a tree on the ground and milling a 24 by 24 completely straight, not a limb in it, those beams. I thought that was the coolest thing. And that's the thing that the Granberg has, the main advantage over all of these other sawmills, whether it be the Lucas or the Wood-Mizer or the Norwood, is, well, maybe not the Lucas. The Lucas is almost as versatile. But you can bring this to the wood. You can bring it. So if you have something that's down in a canyon, you're not going to get your Wood-Mizer down there. And to get your Lucas down there, to be honest with you, I mean, it's going to be challenging unless you have mules or something. But this is something you can always take. You can take your chainsaw, you can take this, you can set it up, and you can mill anything, anywhere. And that's what makes it special. That's why it's so versatile. So to answer your question, am I going to get rid of this because I have the Lucas mill now? No, it's not. It's just different tool. It has a different application. And if I have something that blows down in a very remote part of the homestead, I'm going to go down there, I'm going to slab it off with this like I always have, and you can do that. So wanted to share that with you, and thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video.